Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? Okay, so today we are cooking lamb curry. So let's get started. I'm literally just gonna I've got 1.5 onion, chopped onions here, tomatoes puree, I've got garlic and ginger paste, and also a curry powder here, very spicy one. Potatoes, chopped potatoes, tomatoes, and I'll be using 2 coconut milk, and 1 is coconut cream, but you know, just to give it that thickness. And I'll be using also cinnamon, 3 chilies, and a fresh ginger, and also I've got coriander powder here, and masala thing is under it. And also I'll be using just the lamb meat, no bone with that, just the lamb meat on its own. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so today it looks like I haven't got anyone to hold my camera for me. So I've just got the onions in here to start them off. I'm not gonna let the onion turn brown, then I'm gonna put the meat in there, but before I do, I'll just put the garlic and ginger paste here first, and also put the seasoning in there. So onto this, I'm going to blend the chili and the ginger. So that is blended over here, and I totally forgot one more ingredient, which I'll be using. I'll be using ghee butter, just to mix with, because due to that I did not use a lot of oil. So first of all, just put the chili and the ginger blended in here. Right, so I turned my temperature down because it was actually really high, but now I can turn back on again. Okay, so on to this point, you can see that that's cooking nicely. We are going to add the meat. Oh, this is a nightmare, not having any of my boy is holding my camera. It's a nightmare. I need to get some sauce stand, honestly. Okay, so we are gonna let the meat just sizzle just for a bit while we put salt in here. So now it's cooking. Just going to add salt for the taste. And then try our best with one hand and open up the curry powder. Okay, so we have actually opened the curry powder now, so we're gonna take just a, oh my, this is really like it. So 1 curry powder in here. It is actually really spicy, so I'm just gonna try 2 spoons for now, and then we'll check how it is. So I'm going to put this down and stir up the food properly, because I want that flavor to get to all of it. See you in a bit. Okay, so on to this point, you can see that it's like drying under. We are not adding any water at the moment. We are just going to add a little bit. First, start off with the cinnamon, just a small amount of the cinnamon in here. Try not to put too much. Okay. And after that, we will be adding the coconut. Now, not all of it at once. We're just gonna pour a small amount, and that is the cream one too. It's actually a bit thicker than the other one. So with this, I'm just gonna put it down again and just stir the food properly again. Okay, so we have put the coconut in here. We've put a second dose in here, so we've still got more to go. Now we've got the ghee also here, so I'm gonna put like 1 spoon, actually it's 2 spoons in here of the ghee, and that's a large size. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook slowly for a bit, and once it dries down, then we'll put the second one in here. Okay. Okay, so now the coconut is gone down, so I'm going to put the third coconut in here, the coat, and the other one. So I'm gonna do this all the way till it gets thickened, and then we will add the tomatoes and potatoes. Okay, so on this I'm gonna also put the tomatoes puree in here too. Okay, so it looks perfectly, all the coconuts are finished, so I don't have any more to put in there. Just going to add a little bit tomatoes puree in here. Okay. So we put the ghee in here, so we don't need to put any more. And so I'm just gonna leave it for it to go down for a little, and then we'll be adding the tomatoes. Okay, so now is I had to add some other certain meat in there due to my hubby. He loves some certain meat, but it is still as what I'm cooking. So now what I'm going to be adding in here is the tomatoes. Okay. So now the tomatoes are in here. I'm gonna let it slowly cook for it to sit. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna also add the potatoes. So the potatoes will be nicely cooked while it's all going down. I just need it just a little bit more thick. So now I'm gonna leave it. Let me just have a little taste on that and see. Oh, that tastes fantastic. So I'm gonna leave it for it to just slowly cook until it gets a little bit thick, and also the potatoes to be cooked. Alright, see you guys. Okay, so I've let it slowly cook and it's nicely done. So I'm just going to now put it on a plate. But just before that, I'm just gonna put a bit of coriander on that. So I've got coriander and green chilies just to give it a little bit more spicy. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on a plate and I'll see you guys in a bit. Nicely thick. So I've got my rice over here and I'm just going to put some on. That smells really good, and I think I just dropped some on the cooker. Okay, so this is my recipe for my lamb curry. Nicely thick. So I've got my rice over here and I'm just going to put some on. That smells really good, and I think I just dropped some on the cooker. Okay, so this is my recipe for my lamb curry. Okay, so it's all done, and thank you guys, thank you so much for joining me making my lamb curry. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave comments however you like. Thank you and see ya.